संभल जाए, कैसे तुम्हें रोका करूं.
Once you told me that singers are first actresses.
That's true.
When you were recording Akhiyan Milao Kabhi Akhiyan, what were you doing to your eyes in the recording room?
बाद में वो बोलने लगते हैं हाँ अच्छा वो करीना का गाना ये उसका गाना ये, हमारा नाम कहीं पीछे रह जाता है.
पिताजी तो आज भी अगर पूछे कि आपकी फेवरेट सिंगर कौन है तो वो हमेशा अलका याग्निक का नाम लेते हैं. अभी भी वो सोच रही है कि आप नई लड़की हो.
You threw me out of the room. I won't forget that. I can't forget that ever.
How did it feel that you're singing for his heroine?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 जब उन्होंने लिखवाया मुझे, मैंने बोला ये क्या लिखवा रहे हैं मुझे. Told me it's your song, you sing it your way. I know the way you sing it will be the right way because this song belongs to you.
So welcome. We are on behalf of Inox and the movie Moth, privileged to celebrate the World Music Week with you. So the reason we have chosen Alka is of course her career graph, also so that we can have an opportunity to make her hum a few songs, some that can be your favorite, some that can be my favorite. But before that, we will do a
And
chat with her.
That was not part of the deal, Bhavana.
I said कि थोड़ा सा गुनगुना देना, क्योंकि हमेशा जब मैं अलका को मिलती हूँ एक गाना तो मैं उसको गाड़ी में बोलती हूँ थोड़ा सा 2 लाइन गा दो, वो है तमाशा का गाना. So should we start with that song?
बिन बोले बातें तुमसे करूं, अगर तुम साथ हो, अगर तुम साथ हो. तेरी नजरों में है तेरे सपने, तेरे सपनों में नाराजी. मुझे लगता है कि बातें दिल की होती लफ्जों की धोखेबाजी. तुम साथ हो या न हो क्या फर्क है, बेदर्द थी जिंदगी बेदर्द है, अगर तुम साथ हो. पल भर ठहर जाओ, दिल ये संभल जाए, कैसे तुम्हें रोका करूं. हाँ, बिन बोले बातें तुमसे करूं, अगर तुम साथ हो, अगर तुम साथ हो.
So you know there is something very special about this song, and every time I meet Imtiaz Ali, I tell him that how did you conceive this and what did you tell Alka Yagnik before she went into the recording room? Because it's not a regular song, the situation is not regular, the emotions, the expressions are not regular.
And you won't believe this, but the song AR was not there. He was on Skype. He gave me instructions. And he told me it's your song, you sing it your way. I know the way you sing it will be the right way because this song belongs to you.
And when you saw the picturization in the film, what did you feel about it?
It was really touching. It brought tears to my eyes. Not the song, but the way they had picturized it. It was very unusual. Normally songs are not picturized in this manner. And what the characters are going through.
In the cafeteria.
In the cafeteria, and how he's putting his head down and how she's trying to, cajole him. So it was very interesting. It was very unusual and very interestingly, and I think that's also one of the reasons why people remember this song a lot.
You know, Alka, when a singer sings a song in the recording room, the music director or the filmmaker is there to praise her, clap for her. Until then, the song belongs to her. But once the song is mixed with the film and it releases in a theater, you hear it in the Dolby, the effect is completely different. What are the plus and minus at that time? Do you also feel that now the song is not yours, it also belongs to Deepika Padukone? Do you feel कि मेरा गाना था अब दीपिका का हो गया?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है, बिकॉज हमें तो पता ही है कि हम एक कैरेक्टर के लिए गा रहे हैं. हमें पता है हम ऐसे ही नहीं गा रहे हैं, हम किसी के लिए गा रहे हैं. तो बल्कि आई फाइंड इट वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग दैट हाउ द फेस ऑन द स्क्रीन हैज़ इनैक्टेड दिस द, और जो छोटी छोटी मुर्कियाँ जो ली हैं गाने में, यू नो द लिटिल न्यूएंसेस, वो उन्होंने अपने चेहरे पे कैसे एक्सप्रेस किया है, दैट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू वॉच. एंड ऑफ कोर्स ये बात अलग है, बाद में वो बोलने लगते हैं हाँ अच्छा वो करीना का गाना ये, उसका गाना ये, वो हमारा नाम कहीं पीछे रह जाता है. बट ठीक है, जो म्यूज़िक लवर्स हैं उनको पता है कि किसका गाना है क्या है. और तो अगर कोई एक्ट्रेस अच्छे से करती है वो तो इट मेक्स मी फील हैप्पी कि आई एम ग्लैड दैट आई मीन वॉट एवर आई डिड इन द सॉन्ग, वॉट एवर न्यूएंसेस आई एडेड, शी जस्टिफाइड इट.
So when you were recording Akhiyan Milao Kabhi Akhiyan, what were you doing to your eyes in the recording room? Because you know, once you told me that singers are first actresses.
That's true.
Unless the singer emotes, the emotion will not be communicated to the actor. So how did you do the Akhiyan Milao?
Yeah, I was acting in my own way, but that's the reason I don't like anyone to be in the singer's room when I'm singing, because then I don't want people watching my face and my expressions, because I am acting in my own way. Basically, गाते गाते smile आती है होठों पर, but this is acting via your voice.
So you have been singing from a very young age, and one does not just start singing. There has to be an influence of music around you. What was the ambience around your home when you were growing up?
Ours is a musical family. My mother and all her sisters and all were into music, and my mom was a classical singer. And as a little girl, as a 3-4-year-old, I used to see her Guruji coming home and Tanpura pe wo log gaate the. So I used to be very mesmerized by ये what क्या हो रहा है, ये क्या गा रही हैं, ये क्या बज रहा है. So I used to sit next to her and listen to her. So वही माहौल घर में, और म्यूज़िक का बहुत माहौल था घर में, because my parents were also very fond of watching films and they were also very fond of film songs.
आपकी तालीम कब शुरू हुई? ऐसे कोई गुरुजी रखा गया था आपके लिए? कैसे सीखा?
ऐसा नहीं कि एक दिन ऐसा आया कि तालीम शुरू हुई, ऐसा नहीं. वो मम्मी जब गाती थी तो she used to tell me गाओ सारे, so I used to sing little bit, and I was the laziest learner possible. I didn't want to do riyaz and do sare gama. I used to find it very boring, but I wanted to listen to the radio and listen to the songs and sing along with the songs. So you know, वो गाने मुझे गाना अच्छा लगता था, गाने सुनने अच्छे लगते थे, but वो सारे गा, I used to hate all that. So I used to keep getting up and running away, and my mom used to पकड़ के बैठो रियाज करो. She's saying you have to do riyaz, you have to learn classical music, because that's the foundation for any kind of music.
You know, your mother once told me that when you were very young, you were never nervous before any performance. In fact, they used to get nervous, your parents. But whenever your name was called out, you just went on the stage, stood before the mic, and very easily delivered. Do you have memories of your stage performances at that age or a little older?
As a child, I was never nervous. 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old. Gradually, when I grew up and then जब फिल्मों में गाना शुरू किया, थोड़े गाने पॉपुलर हो गए, और फिर एक नाम हो गया, और एक फैन फॉलोइंग शुरू हो गई, और एक लोग एडुलेशन मिलने लगा, then obviously then it becomes like you have to live up to your image. So then I used to get nervous. I mean, in the sense that I camouflaged it pretty well, but I used to be nervous. Even today when I go on stage for concerts, my हाथ ठंडे होते हैं बर्फ जैसे. Or when I go on the stage, the first 5 minutes is kind of wobbly. But once I'm there, or once मुझे लगता है now this is my मैदान, and I connect with the audience, and you know, and then there's no stopping me. Then I'm a different person altogether.
They say little nervousness is good, otherwise you become very complacent.
मुझे याद है लता दीदी ने मुझे बोला था एक बार कि इतने हज़ारों गाने रिकॉर्ड किए, लेकिन आज भी जब रिकॉर्डिंग स्टूडियो में जो लाल लाइट ऑन होती है, मतलब टेक स्टार्ट, तो दिल की धड़कन बढ़ ही जाती है कितना भी रोको.
About Lata Didi and her equation, in her car, it is only Lata Mangeshkar music. And that also not popular Lata Mangeshkar music, but the unpopular, unusual, uncommon ones, and she only listens to that. And Lata ji को आज भी अगर पूछे कि आपकी फेवरेट सिंगर कौन है, तो वो हमेशा अलका याग्निक का नाम लेती है और बोलती है एक नई लड़की है जो बहुत अच्छा गाना गाती है. अभी भी वो सोचती है कि आप नई लड़की हो.
She's a sweetheart. I mean, she's my goddess.
Who have been the influences in your life? On your music, influences? Who influenced your music?
You mean in terms of music?
Music or otherwise also?
My parents, my mother basically for music, my father the philosophies of life and how to conduct yourself and all those things. And of course Lata Didi has influenced me in a very, very big way.
You've been singing for more than 3 decades and there have been some songs that have been turning points in your career. So I think the first one was in 1981, Mere Angne Mein, when you were so young, and you have travelled with Amitabh Bachchan on all his concerts with Kalyanji Anandji troupe.
That's right.
How did it feel that you're singing for his heroine? Because you were a child when you were travelling with him on concerts.
What I admired about him really was that in the tour that we did, he was such a punctual person कि हम लोग पहुँचते थे वेन्यू उसके पहले he used to be standing there with his makeup and dress and everything, and he used to tell us कि आपको इधर से एंट्री लेनी है, आपको ये and his punctuality was so I admired him as a person.
कयामत से कयामत तक का एक इंसिडेंट है जो अलका ने मुझे बताया था, जो मैं सबको सुनाती हूँ, मगर आज मैं नहीं सुनाऊंगी, आप वो किस्सा सुनाओगे. आप जब रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे थे और 2 लड़के आगे बैठे थे.
The thing was कि as I said कि हम जब रिकॉर्डिंग करते हैं तो I don't like anyone sitting in the singer's room and staring at my face because I am doing my own little acting while singing, तो QSQT का गाना रिकॉर्ड हो रहा था. पहला गाना मैं गा रही थी, गज़ब का है दिन, और सिंगर्स रूम फिल्म सेंटर में रिकॉर्ड हुआ था. सिंगर्स रूम अलग से था, तो उसमें गाने के रिहर्सल के टाइम एक यंग सा नाजुक सा स्वीट सा शाय सा लड़का आके बैठ गया वहाँ पर सोफे पर, और जब मैं गा रही थी तो मुझे देख रहा था ऐसे करके. तो मैंने सोचा चलो रिहर्सल चल रही है, अभी जब टेक होगा तो चला जाएगा उठकर. तो जब टेक शुरू होने लगा तो भी नहीं गया वो, और ऐसे एकदम ऐसे ताक रहा था. तो मैंने उसको बोला कि एक्सक्यूज़ मी, डू यू माइंड लीविंग द रूम बिकॉज आई एम नॉट कंफर्टेबल. सो ही सेड ओह यस मैम, सॉरी मैम, यस करके ही लेफ्ट. गाना रिकॉर्ड हो गया. उसके बाद मंसूर खान said very good, ये वो आनंद मिलिन सब आ गए हम लोग. तो मंसूर said okay, let me introduce you to the cast of the film. This is we are launching this guy Amir Khan, he is the actor of the film. और ये वही लड़का था बेचारा. तो he looked at me very sheepishly and I said Amir, I'm so sorry, I didn't know you were the... It's okay ma'am, no problem, it's okay. So I actually turned him out of the room, and he remembers that to this day. Whenever he gets an opportunity, he says that you threw me out of the room, I won't forget that. So that was something very embarrassing for me, and I can't forget that ever.
इसके बारे में तो आमिर ने मुझे भी जिक्र किया है. उसने कहा वो अलका याग्निक ने तो मुझे निकाल दिया था कमरे से. ये तो अच्छा हुआ मेरी फिल्म हिट हो गई, नहीं तो वो तो मुझे सब जगह से निकाल देते. उसके बाद जो जावेद साहब का गाना लिखा हुआ था 1 2 3 माधुरी दीक्षित के साथ, आई थिंक दैट वाज फेनोमिनल एंड इट वाज रियली, इट चेंज्ड द कोर्स ऑफ योर करियर.
That's true.
So when you were recording, because actually the lyrics is nothing, it's just numbers, मगर उसमें भी एक magic है. When you were recording the song, had you any idea that it is going to be such a big hit?
Not at all. In fact, when I heard the Mukhra, I'd gone for rehearsal at Lakshmikant Pyarlalji's house. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 जब उन्होंने लिखवाया मुझे, मैंने बोला ये क्या लिखवा रहे हैं, मुझे गिनती क्यों लिखवा रहे हैं? तेरा करूं दिन गिन गिन के इंतजार, आजा पिया आई बहार। ठीक है, कैसा गाना है, अजीब सा। नहीं, अंतराज के 14 को तेरा संदेशा आया, 15 को आऊँगा ये कहला। आई सेड माय गॉड, इट वाज सो टफ टू राइट इट एंड इट वाज सो ब्यूटीफुली रिटन। अच्छा, कहने को आइटम सॉन्ग था, बट it had so much of substance in it. It wasn't a frivolous kind of a song. And then the song was very interesting. I found it very interesting. But of course, recording जब की थी हमने गाने की, तब I didn't realize कि इतना popular होगा. And again in that recording, एक दुबली पतली सी, छोटी सी, कमसिन सी लड़की बैठी थी चुपचाप एकदम। किसी ने बोला ये इस पर आपका गाना पिक्चराइज होगा, इसका नाम है माधुरी दीक्षित। फैशन है ये लड़की, very quiet and demure, and she was not looking glamorous or anything. She was very मैंने बोला इतना धांसू गाना, अब ये लड़की क्या करेगी गाने का, ruined गाना, the song will be ruined. And then we recorded, my God, when I saw the song on screen, I was shocked. I said, what has she done? Electrifying. So that was a turning point, definitely, in my career.
आपने कितने सारे जनरेशन्स के लिए गाया है, राखी से लेकर अभी दीपिका पडुकोन तक। आपको क्या लगता है कि कौन सबसे बेहतरीन लिस्पिंग करता है?
ये कहना बहुत मुश्किल है, बिकॉज पहले मुझे लगता था माधुरी, फिर मुझे लगने लगा जूही पे गाने बहुत मेरे हैं और बहुत then I sang all the songs for Refugee for Kareena, her first film. So I think I have pretty much a universal voice. It would probably not gel with someone who was a little more kind of, say, a Bipasha Basu or someone who was a more, that worldly wise kind of a look they have. But all the demure actresses, all the softer ones, people say that my voice goes best on Madhuri and Juhi. But I felt that it went well with a lot of other actresses as well.
चलते चलते का वो गाना है जो रानी पर था, वो तौबा, हाँ, वो थोड़ा सा गुनगुना दो।
अरे वो गाना बहुत
अच्छा, तो तुम्हारे पसंद का कुछ थोड़ा सा 2 लाइन।
क्या गाऊं, कौन सा गाना?
बताओ।
कोई भी गाना गा दूं?
प्यार के लिए 4 पल।
प्यार के लिए 4 पल कम नहीं थे, प्यार के लिए 4 पल कम नहीं थे, कभी तुम नहीं थे, कभी हम नहीं थे, कभी तुम नहीं थे, कभी हम नहीं थे, प्यार के हंसी कब ये मौसम नहीं थे, कभी तुम नहीं थे, कभी हम नहीं थे, कभी तुम नहीं थे, कभी हम नहीं थे। इसका ये विच फिल्म वाज दिस? दिल क्या करे। दिल क्या करे का टाइटल सॉन्ग इज माय फेवरेट सॉन्ग, वो मैं सुनाती हूँ आपको।
अच्छा हुआ हमारे लिए।
जादू सा छाने लगा, पागल बनाने लगा, कुछ याद आने लगा, कुछ भूल जाने लगा, क्या ना करे क्या करे ये दिल, क्या करे ये दिल, क्या करे।
मुझे भी कुछ याद आने लगा कि कुछ सवाल आप लोगों से भी लेने हैं। Anybody has any question? While they are still thinking of the question, Alka, how much does an atmosphere make a difference to you? Like if you are in a good atmosphere, does it make you a better mood or something? और गाने के समय में भी वो रिकॉर्डिंग रूम में यू वांट अ बेटर
Yeah,
एटमॉस्फेयर.
I'm actually very sensitive to the vibrations around me. You know, if I feel positive vibes, I feel that there's friendliness around me, there's happiness, and then there's love and affection. Then definitely it changes my mood. But if I feel that there's somebody looking at me suspiciously, or if there's a little negativity, then it pulls me down.
Hi ma'am. So I want to ask you one question. Which was your first Filmfare award?
First
Filmfare.
You should know.
film
No,
fair.
I don't know. That's why I asked. Yeah.
Guess.
I was not born that time, I guess.
ये हम लोग को एहसास दिला रहा है कि हम कितने बूढ़े हैं.
Nothing like that.
हम लोग बहुत बुजुर्ग हैं, आके पैरी पौना करो.
अरे मुझे बूढ़े बूढ़े लोग आके बोलते हैं आपके गाने सुन सुन के बड़े हुए. तो I said कि यार मेरे गाने सुन के बड़े हुए, आप हैं कितने बड़े, लेकिन ये पहले ये बताइए मुझे. तो एनीवेज
इनको करीबन 25 मिले हैं फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड्स.
नहीं,
तो हमने इतनी बड़ी
25 फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड कैसे
दे
मिलेंगे?
मस्ट बी नॉमिनेशंस.
36 nominations
36 nominations
and 7 awards.
7 awards. Screen are also about something like 5.
4 or 5.
And national awards are
2. Okay, the first award, Filmfare Award, no, was for Tezab, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and what was the memory like when you received the awards?
Memory was great. I was actually, I had just, my daughter was just born. So 40 days I had not stepped out of the house. So after 40 days, the first day I stepped out was for the Filmfare Award function.
wow.
And I came back with the trophy, and I was holding my baby in one arm and I was holding the trophy in one arm.
Wow.
So she brought me luck, I guess.
But you know, on this Filmfare Award, I have to tell you that, many years ago in the 1960, there was a Filmfare nomination where out of 5 nominations, 4 were for Meena Kumari in the Best Actress category.
No, not 4, all 5.
All 5. And then I think it happened with you, na, in 1 year. All the 5 nominations were for Alka Yagnik songs. And the question was, कि कौन से गाने के लिए वो trophy ले जाएंगे? Yes.
I don't have a question. I just want to let you know one thing that we've all have grown up listening to your songs.
Again, you are making the same mistake.
ठीक है, वो तो बच्चा है, ठीक है, चलो. नहीं, he's saying it is okay. But when one older man comes and says, I feel like giving him one clap.
नहीं, कभी कोई लड़की को पटाना था तो भी आपके गाने चलते थे.
अरे वाह.
तो भी आपके गाने चलते थे. तो everywhere आपके गाने हर टाइम काम ही करे हम लोग की लाइफ में. So it's been very.
And a lot of people have told me that their love stories have kind of been formed because of
How
the songs.
sweet.
It's a pleasure for me. I'm privileged, I guess, that I have managed to make many love stories.
Thanks, man.
Welcome.
So I have one request, which is the song Kahe Satai.
हाँ, काहे
काहे
सताए?
सताए?
कौन सा गाना है ये?
काहे सताए, काहे को रुलाए, राम करे तुझको नींद न आए, राम करे तुझको नींद न आए.
हाँ, जो गोल्डन टिकट का है वो लाया.
So ma'am, basically this is a golden ticket that we get it signed by most of the stars who visit us, and then we display it across all our insignia properties.
Nice, ना?
I already have one at home,
हाँ.
but my one is going bad, so I needed a new one.
This is something that cannot be refused.
Thank you. No,
And it can travel with you also.
Yes, of course. मैं कह रही हूँ ना, मेरे पास मेरे रूम में रहता है, 24 घंटे बजता रहता है,
हाँ.
बट अब वो थोड़ा अटकने लगा है, तो मैं सोच ही रही थी कि अब उनको नया चाहिए.
हाँ, तो दे दिया ना.
Thank you so much.
हाँ.
I have the same thing for you.
Thank you. अभी मैं नहीं खोलूंगी ऐसे ही
ठीक है
हो
ठीक है
A very happy World Music Day for all music lovers. People who sing, people who don't sing. Music is something that everyone loves. Keep loving us artists, keep appreciating, keep music alive always.